Hi everyone, welcome back to Math Hub by Mr. H. And in this video, you will learn about the remainder and factor theorems. Let's take a look at the important concepts that you need to remember. Alright, so remainder theorem and factor theorem go hand in hand. So I'm going to talk about first the remainder theorem. Remainder theorem states that when a polynomial f of x is divided by a linear divisor x minus a, the remainder is equal to f of a. Alright, so for the concept of remainder theorem, there are two things that you need to remember. So first, it emphasizes here what we call the linear divisor. And when we say linear, the degree of the variable x is 1. All right, that's why you have here x minus a. All right, you can have a divisor that's x plus 1, x minus 1, x plus 5, x minus 100, so on and so forth. All right, the second thing is remainder theorem actually helps us identify if even without performing the division, it can actually tell us if there's a remainder or if there's none. All right, and how do we do that? So you can see here f of a, that only tells us that from the linear divisor x minus a, we will be using the value of a. So it's just evaluating the polynomial by the value of a. All right, so later on you will understand it better when we answer a couple of examples. All right, now the factor theorem. That's why earlier I mentioned to you that these two go hand in hand is because if there is no remainder after performing or applying the concept of remainder theorem, in the event that you get a 0 after evaluating the polynomial by the value of a, it tells us that the linear divisor where we got the value of a from is a factor of the polynomial. So to better understand it, let's take a look at the very first example. For example number 1, we need to find the remainder of x to the power of 4 minus x cubed minus 9x squared plus 4x plus 4 divided by x minus 2. First of all, the keyword here is remainder. So definitely we're going to be applying the concept of remainder theorem. So this is our dividend, which is the f of x, right? And this is our divisor. Remember, linear divisor. And you can see that the degree of x of the divisor is 1. So based on the concept of remainder theorem, we will be using the value of a, right, from the linear divisor. Okay, so the divisor here is x minus 2. So we take the divisor, x minus 2, and equate it to 0. And then from here, we see that x will be equal to positive 2. So this positive 2 right here is the value of a that we will be using in evaluating the dividend. All right, so it's going to be f of 2 equals, so we will be using here the dividend. We will plug in 2 to every x variable in there. So we will have 2 to the power of 4 minus 2 to the power of 3 minus 9 times 2 to the power of 2 plus 4 times 2 plus 4. Then we simplify the right hand side. So f of 2, so 2 to the power of 4 is 16 minus 2 to the power of 3 is 8 minus, so 2 to the power of 2 is 4. So 4 times 9 is 36 plus 4 times 2 is 8 and then plus 4. So we keep going. So we can see negative 8 and positive 8. So we cancel that out. That's 0. And we have 16 plus 4 is 20. I have negative 36 there. So f of 2 is equal to 20 minus 36 is negative 16. All right, so that's what we're looking for. So it tells us two things. Number one, that is the remainder. So even without performing the division, and remember, if you're dividing polynomials, there are two ways to divide. So we have what we call the long division method, and the other one is synthetic division method. Now, if you haven't watched the videos I uploaded previously about long division and synthetic division method, I will put the links to those videos and I recommend that you watch them. And the second thing that this answer tells us is that since there is a remainder, we can conclude from that this divisor of x minus 2 is actually not a factor of x to the power of 4 minus x cubed minus 9x squared plus 4x plus 4. All right? So if you think that this example is interesting to you, give me a thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed yet to my YouTube channel, you can smash that subscribe button and hit the notification bell so that you won't miss any of my future videos. All right, let's go ahead and check out example number 2. All right, example number 2, show that x plus 1 is a factor of 3x to the power of 4 plus 2x cubed minus 13x squared minus 8x plus 4. If you want to answer this question, feel free to pause the video. All right, so let's check your answer. All right, for this question, we are asked to show that x plus 1 is a factor of this dividend. And we will still be applying the concept of remainder theorem to verify if x plus 1 is really a factor. All right, so what we do is we take the divisor x plus 1 and equate it to 0. And from here, we can see that x will be equal to negative 1, and that will be the value of a. So we will be using that value to evaluate the dividend. We'll have f of negative 1 equals 3 times negative 1 to the power of 4 plus 2 times negative 1 to the power of 3 minus 13 times negative 1 to the power of 2 minus 8 times negative 1 plus 4. And we simplify the right hand side. So make sure again the substitution is right. So 3 times, so negative 1 to the power of 4. So basically, you just need to look at the exponent, all right? If the exponent is an even number, definitely the answer will be positive. On the other hand, if the exponent is an odd number, then it will still stay negative. 3 times positive 1 plus 2 times negative 1 minus 13 times positive 1. So here you have negative 8 times negative 1. It will become positive 8, then plus 4. So f of negative 1, so 3 minus 2 minus 13. So 8 plus 4 is 12. So f of negative 1. So we have two positives here. So positive 3 and positive 12. We put them together. So it's going to give us 15 positive. And we have here two negatives. So negative 2 and negative 13 we put together. So that's negative 15. And you can see that f of negative 1, 15 minus 15 is 0. And by using the remainder theorem, we were able to verify that is a factor of the dividend. So we can say that since f of -1 equals 0, then x plus 1 is a factor of 3x to the power of 4 plus 2x cubed minus 13x squared minus 8x plus 4. There you go. So that is all for this video. If you find the examples interesting and helpful to you, please give me a thumbs up, share the video, and if you haven't subscribed yet to my YouTube channel, please do so. That is Math Hub by Mr. H. And once again, thank you very much, and I will see you in the next one.